Howdy everyone, Jaystifer here with Winter Toy Shop by Lego Creator. Set number 10249 contains 898 pieces. Recommended building ages are 12 and up. The box is marked with Expert, so this should be a fun build. Nice colorful box art. So here we have the toy shop. Looks like we can also build the tree as well. Here's all the various actions. Look at all the accessories. Let's open it up and see the contents. Okay, here we go. Let's do it really quick. Let's just pour it all out at once, like this. That was quick. Okay. Looks like we get a few instruction manuals. Here are some numbered bags. Let me group these up real quick. A lot of bag twos. So I'm taking it bag one's probably the Christmas tree. So there are 8 bags full of fun and excitement. Before we can go visit the toy shop, we have to assemble it. So let me get started so we can have a closer look. Here is the Winter Toy Shop all assembled. This is one awesome build. In a moment we're going to take a closer look at the figures, accessories, park bench, holiday tree with ladder, and the toy shop. First, let's take a look at the figures. The set does come with 3 children. This gentleman on the left is on skis, and this young lady on the right is on a snowboard. So they're ready to hit the snow. Their torsos are all printed on both front and back. These 2 figures on the right do have double-sided heads. His is obviously covered up with a scarf. Looks like she's about to cry. Probably wiped out on the snow. Nice set of figures. Here we have the carolers. They are holding books. They look more like accordions. Their torsos are printed. The lady has a cape, and the gentleman has a scarf and a top hat. His torso is printed on the back. Nice set of figures. Next up is the lady and gentleman. Their torsos are printed. They have big smiles on their faces, probably because it's the holidays. Back of his torso has some print work. She has a double-sided head. He does not. Finally, we have this gentleman and the snowman. The gentleman's torso is printed. The snowman is holding a broom and is wearing a scarf. I'm not a big fan of the snowman. Looks like he's got a shield. The torso of this gentleman is printed. The scarf on the snowman is just a holder plate. Here we have the accessories. Starting with the top left, we do have a crate with a carrot. Next we have a small red plane, a tugboat, nice design. On the far right we have a jack-in-the-box. The lid on it does not close, but it is constructed well. I like the design of it. On the bottom left we have a small helicopter. A small truck. Little rocket. A teddy bear. This animal figure is printed. And finally, one present with a card on top. Obviously these are not scaled for figures. They would make great toys for underneath the holiday tree. Next is the park bench. Here we have a small kitten on the bench, possibly resting her paws. Nice light fixture with a wreath. It does have a spruce tree. Nice detail for the lamps. These are a bit fragile. The bench is scaled for figures. Let's set this miss on the bench. Now she's waiting for the bus, or possibly for a friend. Let's have a quick look at the holiday tree. Off to the left we have a ladder to aid in with the decoration of the tree. Easy to reach to the top. Nice construction. It also does work with figures. Let's set this gentleman on the top of the ladder. It's not top heavy at all. It does support his weight. Works fairly well. Here we have the holiday tree decorated with lights. Nice element on the top for the star. It does sit on a nice sturdy stand. Very sturdy indeed. Let's let him get back to decorating the tree. Finally, we have the toy shop. This model has a lot of detail. Here we have an awning above the window. There are some wreaths underneath the roof. It does come with 2 small spruce trees and 1 large spruce tree. On this side we have another small awning and a wreath. Here is a sign that says Toy Shop. This element is printed on both sides. Here's the chimney for the fireplace. Nice detail with the brick. Here is the interior of the toy shop. This model is fully playable. Here's the toy shop itself. We have a train and a robot that are displayed in the window. On the right we do have a small register for purchasing the goods. We have a ladder that takes you up to the 2nd story. We have a clock above the toy store, and this element is printed. Nice use of the gold frog. Here we have a small workshop or office. We have a set of tools and a little race car being built on the workbench. Nice chair. It is obviously scaled for figures. Let's place this gentleman inside. The chair obviously does swivel a bit when trying to place the figure on, but it does work. It has a hard time rotating around. In addition, it does come with a light brick that actually works. Press this down and this area lights up. Let's take a closer look at the light. It doesn't light up a whole lot, but it does work fairly well. Nice snow-covered roof. Be careful when picking up this model. You don't want to pick it up from the roof because these do pop off. Here's a look at the light brick on the outside. Doesn't really grow that bright out through the window. Overall, this is one nice build. Too bad there wasn't another light brick in the toy shop itself. Here are these various spare pieces after assembling the winter toy shop. Off to the left, we get a handy brick separator to help with the build. On the right, we have various bricks, such as an extra antenna, a few shafts, studs, flat tiles, plates, and other elements which may come in handy for other LEGO creations. This concludes the review for Winter Toy Shop by LEGO Creator, set number 10249. I must say this is one awesome set. It does come with 9 figures, accessories, holiday tree, and the toy shop. The only thing that I see wrong is that there should have been another light brick incorporated into the toy shop itself, or remove the light brick from the office and put it down into the toy shop. Other than that, it is one sweet build. I highly recommend it for any LEGO holiday theme or for a LEGO city. Thank you all for watching.